Imagine standing on a frozen alien world, surrounded by towering sheets of ice. The ground rumbles. Then, without warning, a massive geyser bursts into the sky, launching a column of water hundreds of kilometers high, straight into space. It sounds like a scene from a sci-fi movie, but this is very real. This is Saturn's mysterious moon, Enceladus. Enceladus isn't a place most people think of when they imagine life beyond Earth. It's small, just 310 miles across, barely the width of the state of Arizona. It has no atmosphere, no sunlight reaching its frozen surface, and it orbits a gas giant over 790 million miles away from us. On the surface, it seems like the last place you'd look for life. But deep beneath that icy shell, something incredible is happening. In 2005, NASA's Cassini spacecraft flew by Enceladus, expecting to find just another frozen moon. But instead, it discovered something that shook the scientific world. Enceladus was alive, not with people, but with activity. From giant fractures near the South Pole, dubbed tiger stripes, huge geysers of water vapor and ice crystals were erupting into space. It was like Old Faithful on steroids. Only these geysers weren't just shooting steam. They were spraying a cocktail of water, salts, methane, and organic molecules, the very building blocks of life. That moment changed everything. Enceladus wasn't just geologically active. It had water, heat, and chemistry. And when you combine those three, you get something extraordinary, the potential for life. Cassini didn't just observe from a distance. It flew through the geysers, literally collecting samples of the material as it raced through the plumes at over 12 miles per second. What it found was shocking. Not only were there complex organic compounds, but also molecular hydrogen, a potential energy source for microbial life. That's the kind of chemistry we see at hydrothermal vents on Earth, the same places where life may have originated on our own planet. Now here's where it gets even crazier. These geysers aren't just random. They're coming from a global ocean beneath Enceladus's icy shell. That's right. The entire moon is hiding a massive saltwater ocean under its surface. And it's being kept warm not by sunlight, but by friction. As Enceladus orbits Saturn, the planet's massive gravitational pull squeezes and stretches the moon. That internal tug of war creates heat, enough to keep the subsurface water from freezing and to drive the geysers we see today. It's as if Enceladus is a pressure cooker of secrets bubbling just under the surface and occasionally venting its mysteries into the cosmos. But what does this mean for life? Well, on Earth, life thrives in deep ocean vents where sunlight never reaches. Entire ecosystems exist around hydrothermal vents, living off chemical energy. If it can happen here, why not there? Enceladus might not just be habitable, it might actually be inhabited. Some scientists now argue that Enceladus is an even better place to look for life than Mars. Why? Because it's doing us a favor. It's spitting its ocean into space. We don't even need to dig or drill. We can just fly by, sample the spray, and analyze the data. It's like an alien world offering us a free taste of what lies beneath. No other moon makes it this easy. And this isn't a one-time event. The geysers have been continuously erupting for decades, forming Saturn's massive E-ring. In fact, Enceladus is the source of that entire ring, leaving a fingerprint of its ocean across the entire planet's atmosphere. It's literally writing its name across the skies, telling us, "Look here, I have something to show you." The implications are enormous. If we find even a single microbe on Enceladus, it would prove that life isn't unique to Earth. It would mean the universe likely teems with life that doesn't require warm weather, dry land, or sunlight, just water, energy, and time. And that would change everything, not just in science, but in philosophy, religion, and how humanity views itself. Right now, scientists are dreaming big. Missions have been proposed to return to Enceladus, not just to fly by, but to land, to drill, or to send a robot that could melt through the ice and swim in the alien ocean. It sounds like science fiction, but 20 years ago, so did the idea of flying through an alien geyser. The question is no longer can we, it's when will we? And there's a poetic beauty to it all. That one of the most promising places for life beyond Earth isn't on a lush exoplanet light years away, but on a frozen moon that constantly weeps into the void. It's not hiding, it's shouting. And if we keep listening, we may soon hear a reply. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos. Until next time.